I now call on Amelia Chitty.
Kia ora, Madam Speaker. Money, money, money. Must be funny in the world of someone who is paid the minimum wage. All the things I could do if I had a little money. Well, at least $21.20 an hour. Madam Speaker, myself and the rest of New Zealand rangatahi recognise that our first job was always going to be a minor position where the wages are low, as we simply don't have the experience of that of an adult. Or do we? Standing here in the 21st century, I think it's fair to say the line that splits youth from adults is more and more blurred. Because what does define an adult? As a verb, it means to behave in a way characteristic of a responsible human by accomplishing mundane, necessary tasks as well as accessing society's perks. Tasks and perks which include paying taxes, going to work, leaving school or home, getting a passport or a licence. This is what people and dictionaries define a standard adult. But then that means anyone who is 16 or older is an adult too. So why am I, a 16-year-old, being discriminated against based on my age, or I'm not entirely eligible for an adult minimum wage? When looking at the economics of the situation, we are looking at the concerns of unemployment. As when a wage rate is increased, it will cause involuntary unemployment rates to rise, as the only way an employer can retain or hire staff at these high wages is to raise their prices. But this will decrease consumption and therefore the business's economic viability, all of which can be seen in a labour market model I've created here. Now, although this does make sense, as I see it, it's all theoretical and a textbook answer, as it's based on the assumption that the youth wage is actually ever used. This bill's overview highlighted that there has actually been very low uptake of the wage rate on behalf of employers. As a teenage essential supermarket worker, I can justify this, as I am paid the adult minimum wage, despite society telling me I am not an adult. After talking to a couple employers, I have come to the conclusion of the low uptake for two reasons. Either the employer is unfamiliar with the laws, or it is simply unwanted administrative work. Ugh. Now, I know that just because I am lucky enough to be on the adult minimum wage doesn't mean all youth are. This is then an uneven application of the youth wage and is therefore a discrimination in our workforce based on one's age, which, may I add, is an official breach of the New Zealand Bill of Rights Act. Therefore, I am here to say we must seek justice against this age-based discrimination. We must see that New Zealand rangatahi in the workforce are treated as the growing, mature humans that they are. Members, when casting your votes today, I urge to keep the quote in mind. Paying good wages isn't charity at all. It's the best kind of business. Thank you.
I now call on Rihari Kim.